Nikki Bella sends warning to Liv Morgan ahead of her WWE comeback. The June 16th edition of Monday Night Raw brought disappointing news for fans of Liv Morgan, as the Women's World Champion suffered a painful dislocated shoulder injury. While the extent of the injury became apparent shortly after, the consequences of it were far-reaching. One of the biggest being the derailment of a major feud between Morgan and WWE legend Nikki Bella. Now, Nikki Bella has opened up about what could have been, revealing that WWE had ambitious and emotionally intense plans for the rivalry. During an appearance on Busted Open Radio, Nikki Bella shared her frustration and heartbreak over how things unfolded. According to Bella, WWE had crafted a deeply layered and personal storyline that would have showcased both women in a completely different light. The angle was set to build on the rich history and on-screen chemistry the two have shared, potentially elevating Liv Morgan's championship reign, while marking a monumental return for Nikki Bella in the ring. I mean, obviously was I so bummed about Liv's injury? Of course. We all are, Nikki admitted. Liv is such an incredible character, and she and I, we have a lot of layers, not only in our characters but also history and chemistry there. We were about to do something super epic, super personal, and it was going to be really amazing. So that didn't pan out the way I wanted. Nikki's words struck a chord with many fans who were already buzzing about the potential of the Liv versus Nikki storyline. Over the years, both superstars have carved out unique places in WWE. Liv Morgan's evolution from an underdog to a top-tier performer and world champion has been one of WWE's most celebrated modern-day stories. On the other hand, Nikki Bella, as part of the iconic Bella Twins, helped usher in the women's evolution era and continues to have a strong legacy in the business. The idea of a feud between Liv and Nikki wasn't just appealing because of their star power. It was the emotional depth and personal storytelling that had fans excited. While Nikki didn't reveal the exact direction the storyline would have taken, her comments make it clear that the rivalry was designed to be one of the most compelling women's feuds in recent WWE history. Reports had previously suggested that WWE was preparing to put Liv Morgan into a highly emotional and personal feud, one that would test her both as a champion and as a performer. Nikki Bella's involvement would have added immense credibility and visibility to the program. It's also likely that the company saw this as a way to bridge eras, bringing in a beloved figure from the past to challenge one of today's most popular stars. Unfortunately, Liv Morgan's shoulder injury forced WWE to change course. With Morgan sidelined for the foreseeable future, the creative team had to abandon their original storyline and find alternate paths for both women. For Nikki Bella, who has limited availability due to her obligations outside of WWE, the timing could not have been worse. Still, Nikki remained supportive and understanding about the situation. She acknowledged that injuries are a part of the business, and as much as the missed opportunity stung, her main concern was Morgan's well-being. It was tough to accept because you get your heart set on something as a performer. But at the end of the day, I just want Liv to heal up, get better, and come back stronger than ever. She deserves to keep telling her story, Nikki added. There's still hope that WWE might revisit the feud once Morgan returns to action. Given the praise Nikki had for their chemistry and layered history, the door remains open for this rivalry to eventually take shape, perhaps even with more emotional stakes after this unexpected detour. For now, fans are left wondering about the super epic storyline that could have captivated the WWE universe. If and when Liv Morgan returns, her unfinished business with Nikki Bella might just be the spark that reignites the fire, delivering the powerful and personal feud fans never got to witness. Bella vows to stick around and set things straight with Liv Morgan upon her return. Wrestling rivalries often go on pause due to injury, but as Bella recently reminded fans, nothing in wrestling is ever truly over. The former WWE superstar spoke candidly about her ongoing tension with Liv Morgan and made it clear that while Morgan may be sidelined, Bella isn't going anywhere. In fact, she's staying right where she is, waiting for the perfect opportunity to finish what they started. That's the beauty of wrestling, Bella remarked. We're always here, and we always come back. So, I think I'm going to have to stick around just to make sure I'm here, to put her back in her place when she does return. Her words make it evident that she's not backing down. While Liv Morgan might be healing, Bella is already looking ahead, keeping her eyes on the bigger picture, and on Morgan's eventual comeback. The tension between the two women has been building for months, and their feud has become a fan-favorite storyline. Bella's comments only add more fuel to the fire, suggesting that this isn't just a temporary pause, but rather the calm before an inevitable storm. As previously reported, Liv Morgan recently underwent surgery for her shoulder injury. The setback is expected to keep her out of in-ring action for approximately 6 months, which puts her potential return somewhere in early 2026 if her recovery goes according to schedule. While injuries are always unfortunate, this hiatus may actually work in favor of WWE's long-term storytelling plans, especially if they choose to revisit the Bella Morgan rivalry. WWE fans have seen plenty of rivalries get reignited after long absences, and this one is no exception. With Bella keeping herself in the spotlight and making her intentions known, she's laying the groundwork for what could be a powerful storyline upon Morgan's return. Their chemistry, both inside the ring and on the mic, has been undeniable, and fans have been eager to see them face off in a proper program. What makes this potential feud even more compelling is the personal nature of their rivalry. Bella isn't just looking to compete, she's looking to prove a point. Her statements suggest a deep-rooted grudge that won't be easily forgotten. And for Morgan, the time away from the ring may only intensify her desire to come back stronger than ever and respond in kind. As Morgan begins her recovery journey, the WWE Universe will be watching closely. Will she return with a vengeance? Will Bella still be waiting? All signs point to a collision course that could reignite one of the most intense storylines in recent memory. For now, fans will have to be patient. But if Bella's words are any indication, the moment Liv Morgan steps back into the ring, fireworks are guaranteed. Wrestling is built on comebacks, and when Morgan makes hers, it seems Bella will be ready and waiting to settle the score once and for all. Liv Morgan is currently recovering from shoulder surgery, with doctors estimating a 6-month recovery period. Sources close to WWE reveal that creative plans are already being discussed for her eventual return, and Bella is reportedly pushing backstage to be part of that storyline. Bella's recent comments suggest she's not just sticking around for occasional appearances. She wants a full-fledged feud with Morgan when the time is right. WWE officials are said to be supportive of the idea, viewing it as a high-profile rivalry that could bring strong ratings. Liv Morgan is currently recovering from shoulder surgery, with doctors estimating a 6-month recovery period. Sources close to WWE reveal that creative plans are already being discussed for her eventual return, and Bella is reportedly pushing backstage to be part of that storyline. Bella's recent comments suggest she's not just sticking around for occasional appearances. She wants a full-fledged feud with Morgan when the time is right. WWE officials are said to be supportive of the idea, viewing it as a high-profile rivalry that could bring strong ratings.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.